So I level up Ace to level 1 from 37 with 1,000,000 blood points. Afterwards, I'll see if I can get enough blood points to see how, or I'm gonna get to 500,000 blood points and see if I can or check how many blood points you need to get to from level 37 to level 50. But I'll do that afterwards. I'm gonna try and put this right now. I calculated how many blood points was for each category or each rarity. I got 128 common items from the blood web, 84 uncommon items from the blood web, 42 rare items, 9 very rare, and 1 ultra rare. But then I multiplied the how many items I got with the amount of blood points that you need, or not the amount of blood points that you need, but the but how much it costs. So with common, I multiplied 3,000 blood points with 128, and it gives me 384,000 blood points in total for the item times the blood points that it needs. Just I assume you guys know math, so let's move on. With uncommon, I multiplied 4,000 blood points times, or 4,000 times 84, which gave me 336,000 blood points that I used on uncommon items. And then with rare, I multiplied 5,000 with 42, and I got 210 items, or 210 blood points. And then with very rare, I multiplied 6,000 by 9, and I got 54. And with ultra rare, since I only got 1 item, so it's just 7,000. With all that combined, the amount of blood points that I used was 998,000 blood points, almost 1,000,000. But if I got like 1,000 more, I would get the, I guess, the 1,000,000, but with 1,000. So I just took it with that, and it's whatever. It's just one item, one extra item. If I did get with that, it wouldn't finish the leveling up with Ace, since I would still be on level 37. So it doesn't really matter. But then I did it with tap, and it got me to 30 level 1, from level 1 to 36 from prestige 2. And it was no, 1, 2, 3, but I only had 849,000 blood points. I had like 438 more. I had like whatever. Okay. I 1, 2, 3. Since I had less blood points, and I leveled them up off camera, or I guess I didn't record the leveling up to from 36 to 46, so 10 more levels. But I kind of used like 600, or 600,000 blood points, so I definitely used more than 1,000,000 to get him to that. So that out of the way, I will say that you definitely can't get a character to level 50 with 1,000,000 blood points. You definitely need more than that, maybe 1,500,000 blood points, 1.5 million, or maybe if you're unlucky, or you just buy everything, or try and get everything, maybe almost 2 million. But either way, it's not that you need that much, it's just that you need a lot of time to get to 1,000,000. And I guess with the anniversary cakes, it's a bit easier but sometimes you only get, or sometimes you get like you use your cake and nobody else's uses it, or they use personal blood point offerings, um, and you don't get their bonuses, so you get less blood points. But you can get or that kind of games, or you get games where everyone puts a cake, and you can definitely get a lot more blood points with that. Or if you use We're Gonna Live Forever on Survivor or Barbecue and Chili with Killer, then you get at least a decent amount, more amount. But either way, you would still need to play or a lot of games, or you get lucky with people putting more cakes. But either way, I just did this because I guess I just wanted to do something of math, and it was okay. Um, but either way, the point that I kind of wanted to make was, or the resolution is that I want to see if behavior does do something, and maybe lower the levels of, not lower the levels of the characters, but lower the the amount of blood points of that, or how much, lower the amount of blood point costs. So maybe like in common items, instead of 3,000 it's 2,000 or even 1,500. But it's, I am not sure if they would do that, but it's whatever. Maybe with perks being only one level, or they just make the perk, or make the perks cheaper, or just alright, just give us more blood points per match, or not have a blood point cap, or just maybe some perks like maybe prove thyself, or other stuff like that give you multipliers instead of just giving you more blood points for actions, because that's sometimes it's not annoying, but obviously then it's just like you get like wasted blood points, maybe you sitting on gens while everyone's dying or something like that, and you get like max blood points, which is 8,000, and you don't get anything else. So that's like sometimes, or sometimes that happens in game, or the only thing that's happening is doing gens, and so you don't get that much blood points of chases or healing, since or you get down super easily, or that. But I digress. They could change the blood point system, or just change how much items in the blood would cost, and maybe it could. It's not that it needs to be resolved. It's just maybe like people that don't invest that much on characters could just get their just want to get their teachables and maybe not waste that much blood points. So they want to save enough blood points to put them on their main or their character that they use a lot. Um, and so that's what mostly could help. But at that point, sometimes people want to just prestige everyone, and so it could be a bit easier to do it. But whatever happens, happens. So either way, that'll be it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later.